Try to take my chain, I'ma bust down. Bust down, bust down, bust down, bust down. 30, 50, 100, I'm down. I keep high up. Yeah, it's my decoration. Draw six like PlayStation. Like station. Can't keep my weight. My impatient. Whoa. In the basement. In the den. In the kitchen. Post 3 times 10. Hurricane chopper, a baby. Got weed like Sinead. No, hey, throwing them like Luda. I'm older like a. I pass it like a. My feet down here. Cold with it like Martin. Break it down, pick it up, put it up, bring it back. Hey, then up, it's a buzz down. Got it in the old name, the buzz. We don't even hear, we just buzz down. Got my on the roof, gon' make them buzz down. It's a buzz down, run through the grass like a touchdown. Play, but you know buzz down. Try to take my chain, I'ma buzz down. Buzz down, buzz down, buzz down, buzz down. 30, 50, 100, down.
It should be way harder than you think it is, bro.
I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying, I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA. Still screaming free to find they coming home now. All this about my I got up now. How you real, you can't even walk through your hometown. I'm barely home now, on the road now. All in the MIA, all like the. Boy, you get no love, you get. Stand 10 toes down, my go down. Rats can't fold down, my your dough down.
The NBA season has come down to this. This is it. For all the marbles, Game 7 of the NBA Finals. From Oracle Arena in Oakland, it's the Golden State Warriors taking on the Chicago Bulls. Hi, everyone. With Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Warriors coming in. They know what's at stake. This is it. One game to decide the NBA Finals.
Well, here we are. This is what you dream about. A Game 7. A one-game series for the NBA championship. This has been one heck of a thrilling ride so far. I'm just so grateful to be here courtside to watch this happen in front of my own eyes. This has really been a dream come true.
To Durant. Baseline drive. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
To Curry. Cruises inside for 2. Curry, no doubt, is a transformative player. Some say for the worst. Is there too much of a reliance on the three-point shot at all levels?
No, we're watching the game evolve, and Stephen Curry has been critical in changing the narrative. But I want kids at home to recognize that they see the finished product. They see somebody who makes 1,000 jumpers a day. And I love what Team USA is doing when they talk about removing the three-point line. It's imperative that kids have the right mechanics. If you have the right mechanics, your range will take care of itself.
And Kevin Durant, all in one motion, hits it off the catch and shoot.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
The drive, right to the basket. Plenty of contact. The shot, no good. Oh, stolen by the Warriors.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Steph Curry, 2 for 3 now here in the first.
And depending upon the personnel, the transition three-point pull-up shot is no longer the anomaly. It's the norm.
Has a chance, he connects. Had all the time in the world. Too easy.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
Welcome to new age basketball. You're below on me. That's a foul.
Curry to Thompson. 4-3 and splash. Klay Thompson, quick catch and shoot there for 3.
You know, someone had the audacity to ask Klay Thompson how he feels about being the third or fourth option, and I love his response. He said, I don't care. When you're as efficient as me, my paycheck warrants it. And I think about a game he had this past year. 88.4 seconds of possessions, 52 touches, 33 shots, 11 dribbles for 60 points just in 22 minutes proves the reason why Klay is Klay.
Driving right to the basket. And the reward, he's going to the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Klay Thompson at the line for 2 shots. A career 85% free throw shooter. And gets both to drop at the line. Chicago basketball. To Parker. Sizing up the defense. And he finishes at the rim.
Here's lesson number 1. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of break dance move they might hit you with.
And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Thompson. Durant. He made his first effort, but not that time. To Levine. Parker. For 3. He was all over him.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Thompson. Here comes the screen. Thompson to Green. Markkanen with the stuff.
Whoa! Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay. Substitution being made in this one. Curry. Jay, another one. Goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
We have both squads set to make
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
Your sister at the house.
Yeah?
Give her the phone.
Why?
Just give it to her.
Anika! Tanish!
Some moves right now. Lets it fly from long range. He's got it for 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
It's Steph Curry with the rock. To Green. Thompson. He made his first effort, but not that time. And scores. Strong take.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Leads 3. To Green. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Tough shot from Markkanen. No good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Markkanen. Here's a chance from long range. Textbook defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Trying to cash in. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
Durant to Thompson. From long range. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
To Markkanen. Goes to the left side. Oh, he had him there for a second. To Markkanen. Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it. Shot by Thompson misses. To Parker. Jabari Parker rocking the rim. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
That's me. I got ball. Match up, match up, match up.
Thompson. To Sean Livingston. Has a look. Now a shot by Thompson, no good.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
Did enough to bother Jabari Parker. Shot off the mark. Livingston to Green. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Draymond Green. He's got 2 shots coming. A career 70% free throw shooter. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Levine shot no good. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Ah, rocking the rim. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Thompson. Well, this could be a sign of things to come. He's 3 of 4 from downtown to start the game.
And a dangerous thing for the defensive team. He has fresh legs. That was great lift on that jump shot.
That misses with 2 seconds to go. 1 quarter down in this deciding Game 7. And we're back after this. You're tuned into the NBA Finals on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. To Markkanen. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
Right time, right play.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Thompson. Fires the 3. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Beyond the arc for 3, and he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. And hits the first free throw. He delivers with 2 free throws. Hits all 3 free throws. It's a turnover as they head the other way. To Parker. Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
That's out of bounds off a ball. It stays with Golden State. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Fires the 3. Not that time. He missed it. Oh, bad pass there. Warriors have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
So important to take care of the basketball. Easy 2 on the other end after the turnover.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are 2 different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. 2-point advantage. From the painted area, won't go down. To Zach LaVine. Short jumper off the mark.
It's so important to instill confidence in your best player. I know he missed a shot earlier, but that doesn't mean that you can't run the same exact play and let him prove he's the player he thinks he is, and we all know he is.
Oh, Zach LaVine, good on the quick release that time.
Defense, do the math. You force them to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Deep right corner. Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
The free throw, good. Caps off the three-point play. The lead is 4. We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Durant to Curry. Thompson. To Durant. Shot from the lane won't go. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. This will stay with the Bulls. LaVine. And a backcourt violation. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Thompson. To Durant. It's Steph for 2. Steph Curry. He's now 4 for 6.
The savvy players, they create contact. They throw their arms in you. They even throw their bodies into you. And as soon as you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
4-3. This young man with a great stroke, even when it's well defended.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion. The backspin, it gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
Bulls have it. To LaVine. Great pass to set it up. Cashes in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
To Parker. For 3, at his core, he is dangerous. Jabari Parker, wide open, drills it.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Zach LaVine buries the wide open 3. That's too easy.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough 2 rather than an easy 3.
Thompson over to the right side. The drive. Right. My goodness, did you see that, Jay?
That's nasty. Just disrespectful.
To Markkanen. Goes to the right side. Oh, had him going there for a second. Baseline drive. Stuffs it down with authority.
Ed, there's certain players that when you look at them, you say, just something seems slightly off. But it finally seems like Jabari Parker is rounding back into form. Just remember a couple of years ago, he was averaging 20 points per night.
To Durant. Lets it fly from long range. He engulfed him that time.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Time to shuffle things up.
Huh. It should be up there.
Curry had made his first three, but that shot off the mark. It's Steph at the controls. And the finish at the rim.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
Levine on a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors. To Shaun Livingston.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. To Durant. Runner's good there.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That won't go. Curry into the front court. Down 8. To Thompson. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
There's only so many times you can hide from the truth. That was horrific defense. Just got to get it back on the next possession.
To Zach LaVine.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Jumper's good.
Look what you doing!
Deep 3 at the buzzer. We are at halftime.
Your charges is in the living room.
Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over.
You're not understanding. I just said it like twice or three times right now.
Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. To Markkanen. Here's a chance from long range. Gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
You live by the 3, you die by the 3. And guess what? They're living large right now.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw up and good as he finishes off the 3-point play. The lead is down to 6. Levine. And finishes. Draymond takes it out on the rim.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Knocked loose. Bulls come away with it.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Cashes in for 2.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Curry to Durant from long range. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. To Markkanen. And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Curry to Thompson. Shot clock winding down. Thompson, it's been a good night from beyond the arc. He's 5 of 6 from deep.
It's called room and rhythm, Ed. If you don't crowd him defensively, you allow him to have room, he will find that rhythm from behind the arc.
Little R&R has never hurt anybody, Jay. To Green. Durant. Pulled in by Markkanen. Gets it in the right corner. Parker. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
A bad pass, and the Bulls have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
To Parker.
See him back high.
Durant with the basketball up top. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. He has certainly been on target from downtown. He's 4 of 5 from three-point range.
Let me tell you why. He's been receiving his passes on time and on target. Give the passer some credit in this scenario as well.
Parker to Markkanen. Fires the three. Not getting the bounce. To Durant. Beyond the arc for three. Not going down here. Curry with the basketball. The deficit now up to 5. And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Curry. Rebound taken down by Markkanen. And throws it down.
I see this happen so much in the game. Just because a guy beats you off the dribble doesn't mean that you need to quit on the play. Stay in there, continue to be physical, even if you're behind the play.
Here's Curry with it up top. The margin standing now at 7. Trying to cash in. It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
Just a little defensive breakdown right there, and an open clay means 2 points every time.
A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
To Parker. Jabari Parker rocking the rim.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs to guard on the next play down the court.
And they call it.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Steve Kerr gets some new personnel on the floor. Green to Shaun Livingston.
Oh, denied. As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Oh, stolen by the Warriors. To Green. The shot.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Okay, they're lucky they get the ball back.
What happened?
To Green. Going to launch beyond the arc. It's rebounded by the Bulls. To Lopez. Robin Lopez. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Warriors have the basketball. To Green. Probing the defense. Green. to Sean Livingston. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To Markkanen. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Lauri Markkanen. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Curry into the front court. They trail by 7 to Sean Livingston. Oh, not a good pass there. That's a turnover. Bulls with the basketball. To Markkanen. Fires the 3. Lauri Markkanen is going to get 3 shots here. A career 84% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw. Second of 3. Got it. Off the mark. 2 for 3 on this trip. Curry to bring it up. His guys down by 9. Deep right corner. Screen coming. Kevin Durant. 4 out of 10. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Curry, the Bulls with the rebound. End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas, or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
Durant. Add 2 points to the board. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Curry into the front court. It's a 9-point. Ferocious slam inside.
I know there's that old saying that says 1 man can't beat 5, but we're watching 1 man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Curry with the ball. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. 4-3. Knocks it down.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. That ends the 3rd quarter. It has been all. The Warriors won the opening tip, so they have it to start the 4th quarter. The defending champs, Jay, getting all they can handle here at the Oracle.
You don't see this very often. They've come in and put up one heck of a fight, but it doesn't matter if you don't get a check in that win column.
Curling inside to Lopez. Oh, big finish at the rim.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Out of bounds the call, off Robin Lopez. KD with the rock. To Sean Livingston. Here comes the screen. Durant. To Sean Livingston. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Durant across the timeline. His guys down 11. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
For Durant, down low. Sheer strength to slam it down. He ran right through the gauntlet.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
For three, it's good. Defense has to pick things up.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a three is like shooting a layup.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Chicago possession. Lets it fly from long range. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Livingston to bring it up. The deficit now up to 13. Out of bounds the call. Off Robin Lopez. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Won't go down. To Lopez. That's out of bounds off a Bull. Livingston across the timeline. His guys currently down by 13. Parker with it. He'll run the offense. Livingston. Here's a chance from long range. The Bulls clear the rebound. Oh, he was wide open. It's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
Ball's out. Last touch by Zach LaVine. Steve Kerr will change it up. Curry has it. To Durant. Rebound Markkanen. To Lopez. From long range. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to your stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Markkanen to Lopez. Oh, bad pass there. Warriors have it. Curry. There's a pass stolen by Chicago to Lopez. And the rebound comes down to Jones. Livingston to bring it up. His guys down big. Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Fires the three. Tough shot for Markkanen. No good.
I could beat you in Call of Duty Black Ops 4.
Durant. Tough shot. He hits.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Beyond the arc for three. Man, that was a tough shot.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Durant to Curry. Marking it on a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors. To Shaun Livingston. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
And Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
To Markkanen. Going to launch beyond the arc. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Kevin Durant has it. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Fires the three. That's how you defend. Curry with the basketball. Down a bundle. Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Levine. 4-3. Smothering D.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Levine. Oh, stolen by the Warriors. And they call it.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Time for some new personnel into the game. Warriors have the basketball. Stephen Curry with a look. Yes, tough shot. It's got to go up to go in.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
For three. Great defense, forcing the miss. To Green. Shot from the lane won't go. Jumper's good.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Curry. He's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I will be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never beat five.
That's blocked by Durant. The Bulls take this one. Capping off a dream season, they've captured their first NBA title since 1995. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Bulls must be feeling a million different things right now, all of them great. They've done it, NBA champions. Only a select few get a chance to experience the view from the mountaintop, and they absolutely deserve it. Check out the leading scores for the Chicago Bulls. The Warriors are experiencing the kind of disappointment that can't be shared by anyone but a teammate. It's pretty quiet in their locker room right now. I can only imagine how tough it must be.
Game track. Three-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
Being able to put up these kind of numbers is always impressive, but having the ability to lead and inspire is something special. Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
The Bulls. That's another postseason in the books, and I'm already dreading the wait for more hoops. See you next season.
I was trying to take my suppressor off and put long barrel on.
Cap. What up, Keon?
What's
My
up?
average KD on this map is 2.
Are you for real? You better change that.
What you mean?
That's good.
Change the
dude.
KD?
That's good.
Oh,
That's
2.
good.
Oh, I'm tweaking. I'm tweaking.
That's a 2.0.
I'm actually thinking of a 2, like a number 2. Yeah, that's what I was thinking for a second. That's what I was thinking. I'm tweaking.
I'm never playing motherfucking